Pope Francis sets sail on December 15th for Corsica, an island that can be considered an oasis for Catholics in France. They make up 92% of the population. In the Diocese of Ajaccio, the capital, there are more than 430 parishes. These figures are very different from the rest of the country, where secularization is booming. Now, more than half of the French say they have no religion and only 8% go to Mass.
Si miramos hacia Francia,
if we look at France, on the continent, the situation is different. In France, there is less practice and perhaps there is more indifference, even ideological hostility. On the island of Corsica, because it is an island, it is a place where the Catholic religion and the Corsican language have given an identity to that people. The Pope made the Bishop of Ajaccio a cardinal in 2023, a gesture of inclination towards more pastoral and less political profiles. It was the cardinal who invited Pope Francis to go to Corsica. The reason for the trip is to close a meeting on popular religiosity in the Mediterranean, where there are many brotherhoods.
y son cuerpos.
They are intermediary bodies in society, which are very useful. Between the grassroots and the ecclesiastical or civil authority, these intermediary bodies, the brotherhoods, have a very important weight. So, I live in a context that is quite favorable and that must be evangelized. Pope Francis will make a whirlwind trip of only 11 hours, where he will deliver 3 speeches. He will also meet Emmanuel Macron at the airport before returning to Rome. The French president had invited the Pope to travel to Paris for the reopening of Notre Dame on December 8th, but the pontiff decided to decline the request. This will be his 3rd time in France, although it is not considered a state visit. The previous ones were not either. He was in Marseille in 2023 and in Strasbourg in 2014, where he gave speeches at the European Parliament and the Council of Europe. Pope Francis is traveling 2 days shy of his 88th birthday. Beyond his mobility problems, the Pope does not show any worrying signs. In fact, in 2024, he has made 2 international trips in which he visited 6 countries, in addition to 3 one-day visits within Italy. Corsica will be his last destination of the year, just a few days before the start of what will be one of the great challenges on his agenda and one of the big bets of his pontificate, the Jubilee of 2025.